Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to talk about something that seems innocuous, but it is very powerful and could be of a big benefit to your family. There's something called a dynasty trust that you need to learn about, and it's related to another legal principle called the rule against perpetuities. Dynasty trusts came about because some states were trying to lure wealthy individuals to their state, and they were wanting them to set up a trust there and have it go for many generations. Hence the word dynasty trust. The old law has always, it came down from Old England, was that if you gave money to somebody, even in a trust or in your will, they had to receive it within a certain amount of time. And that rule was called the rule against perpetuities, so that you couldn't pass a gift out there and have it never actually arrive to your heirs. And the rule against perpetuities dealt with 21 years after the last person alive at the time of the gift that's noted in your will. So you might say, I'm giving this to my grandkids 21 years after they turn whatever. So that would be identifying a person, a grandchild, who is alive at the time of the gift, and then it would vest within 21 years of their life and being. And this has been the rule around the country forever. And then a few years ago, different states started adopting dynasty trusts. And Florida is the model for Indiana. Indiana does not have a dynasty trust statute. Our statute has always been the rule against perpetuities. Our legislature extended it for 90 years, and then those are called legacy trusts. They're not quite as powerful as a dynasty trust. But what's on the boards today for the legislature to consider next January is a rule to extend that up to 360 years. That's a long time. And a lot of people would kind of argue, well, we don't want to tie up our money that long because the kids would never get it, or the grandkids, or whatever. It might just go too long. And so there's an argument against it. Other people think, oh, it's good to provide for your heirs for many generations so that you can take care of them and they can receive the benefit of what you have earned during your lifetime, and you want to keep that in trust for as long as possible. So now if we adopt the legacy or the dynasty trust rule and it goes out 360 years, that's a very long time, and there'd be substantial wealth generating. And I want to make a point here that this kind of planning really doesn't necessarily exclude everybody. And you can very easily have some dynasty planning for a very modest amount of money. So many people would have life insurance, and in their estate, they could peel off, as an example, 50,000 of life insurance money and have it go into a dynasty trust for many years. And take this example, I just did the calculation on my handy dandy compound interest calculator. But if you put 50 grand aside just for 100 years, and it compounded at the normal rate that the stock market kind of grows at 8% investment, that would be a whopping $145,142,931 after 100 years. Imagine what it would be over the next 360 years or 260 years. So it's very possible that a modest gift could compound significantly and provide, this kind of back end benefit for your heirs just a couple generations down the road. 100 years isn't that long. A lot of people live to 100, and your grandkids could certainly be beneficiaries of that, or your great grandchildren certainly. So something to think about. It's not the law yet, but it is an interesting concept. And as an estate planner, consider maybe putting some money aside in one of these kind of trusts, even if it's for a legacy of 90 years, even if they don't change the law right now. You could have it run out 90 years and be a tremendous benefit to your heirs. So think about that. Give us a call. We'd love to help you plan your estate. We do this kind of work all the time, and lots of interesting things you can do to protect your family and take care of them. Have a great day.